Books, some of the most recognizable objects of our childhood. We grew up reading The Cat in the Hat, Diary of the Wimpy Kid, and even, regrettably, Captain Underpants. Sadly, iconic children's books are slowly being banned around the U.S. for containing topics that some find inappropriate. Remember Charlotte's Web? It's still banned in Kansas for reasons that it's unnatural for animals to talk. So what? Now ban all fables? This September 2022, we're celebrating Banned Book Week by acknowledging our freedom to read without censorship. You know what we get when we over-censor? Fahrenheit 451. What's it like putting out fires?
Putting out fires? I'm a firefighter. I fight books with fires.
So what about those books over there?
This is the future of books. When you ban books, don't ban books.
There's been tons of rumors floating around the last couple of years about books being too harsh for school children. Some contents include racism and sexism, depicted in books like To Kill a Mockingbird or The Handmaid's Tale. But a solution to this problem prompted in a New York Times article says, with an increase in parental rights and choice, parents should be free to direct the upbringing of their own children. Prohibiting books altogether violates the rights other parents have to books they believe are important for their children to read. Ultimately, even the classic books you read in school are being threatened with banishment. There's lessons to be learned in every book you'll read, like morality issues in The Lord of the Flies, or real friendship in The Outsiders, or the unattainability of the American dream in The Great Gatsby. So please protect our rights to reading. Knowledge is power, and we can't be stripped of ours by people that feel threatened by real literature.
Later.
3 and out for the Falcons and Vic. Here's Kane in the punt. It's rolling inside the 5, and it is going to...
The Falcons and Saints rivalry is one of the greatest rivalries in football. Started back in about 67. First matchup, Falcons Saints in Louisiana. Falcons had a 21-3 lead before the Saints marched down the field and got a touchdown before halftime. Of course, classic Falcons fashion, Falcons lose 27-24. In 1970, these two became divisional rivals in the NFC West for some random reason. I don't know. If you look at the map, they're in the East, but they play in the West. I don't know. I don't make the rules. In 1973, the Falcons played the Saints, and worst loss in Saints history, Falcons owned the Saints 63-7. So in 1978, these two teams met up 2 times a year since 1970, and these 2 games had huge playoff implications. So game 1, Steve Bartkowski, Hail Mary all the way down the field.
Deep down the sideline, they'll scramble. Alfred Jackson, unbelievable catch. Alfred Jackson with the touchdown, and Atlanta will win it.
The Falcons go on to go 9-7, and the Saints go on to go 7-9. The Falcons made the playoffs, and the Saints didn't. So these 2 games were huge in playoff implications. In 1991, the Falcons and Saints faced off for their only playoff game in this series, where Chris Miller threw a game-winning touchdown to Michael Haynes to send Atlanta to the next round. Of course, you can't mention this without talking about the 2005 Hurricane Katrina game. Right after Hurricane Katrina, Falcons and Saints played in Louisiana in the Mercedes-Benz Superdome, and the Falcons got absolutely thrashed, 23-7 on Monday Night Football, national television.
3 and out for the Falcons and Vic. Here's Kane in the punt. It's rolling inside the 5, and it is going to be covered by the Saints for a touchdown. Oh, baby!
2017, the first game in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, Holman Kirkhill Classic, 73 seat stadium. Deion Jones game-winning interception on Thursday Night Football in the all reds, the beautiful jerseys.
Breeze looking, end zone shot is intercepted by Deion Jones.
In 2019, the Falcons and Saints faced off. The 7-1 Saints took on the 1-7 Falcons. Saints were 13.5-point favorites.
Saints have to have it. 4th down. Breeze. Pressure again. He's down again! The 6th sack of the day for the Atlanta Falcons. They've almost matched their season total.
26-9 in front of an amazing performance by the Falcons defense. 6 sacks. Later that year in 2019, Thanksgiving Day, at the Benz, throwback jerseys, throwback end zone, throwback field. Falcons lost, but Falcons picked a young.
3 successful in the league this year. Does now got the ball free and it's recovered by the Falcons. Side kick earlier today.
Offside, kicking team number 83, 5-yard penalty. We played the kick.
Russell Gage was offside. Back for take 2. See if he gets a bounce. He did the Lucan caught it on the bounce.
That is 2 great kicks.
Over there. So here's Koo looking for the bounce again. He got it again. It's on the ground. Who's got it? Oh my goodness. Did they get another one? Are you kidding me? Did they get another one?
Yes, they did.
In 2021, the first game of the season, Cordero Patterson down the sideline sets up a Younghoe Koo game-winning field goal because he's just him. There's no other words to say. He's just him.
Should score the last 19 points. Ryan on 1st down. It is caught by Patterson. Cordero Patterson is for the win from 29 from the right hash. Koo's kick is good. The Atlanta Falcons pull it out.
The first matchup in 2022 at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. The crowd was rocking. The stadium was booming. The Falcons were up 26-10 going into the 4th quarter. And in classic Atlanta fashion, they choke. What's next? Well, of course, the iconic quarterbacks Matt Ryan and Drew Brees are already left their respective teams. Drew Brees into retirement, Matt Ryan now on the Colts. So Sean Payton said that this isn't a rivalry anymore. So we're just going to get to see. Rise up.